So the Nintendo Switch 1 Direct is now past us, and I've gotta say, it was a thing. Nothing too crazy depending on what you were hoping for, but let's go ahead and round out the list of games that I think were the most significant in this Direct. What's up guys, Tactics here with another video for you. Let's not waste any more time with this and dive right in. So first up we have Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remakes. I honestly can't believe that I forgot that these games were coming. I still need to actually finish 3. Oh my god, I completely forgot that Dragon Quest was even a thing. And now here it is. Looks great though, just like Dragon Quest 3. I can't wait to get to play these games as well. It'll actually be my first time playing Dragon Quest 1 and 2, so that ought to be quite a treat. I really need to finish 3 though, damn, before they come out, because so far we don't really have a release date for them. Next up we've got No Sleep for Kaname Date from Somnia Files. So this is some kind of detective game about saving an idle waifu with the help of your AI waifu. So yeah, sounds pretty cool I guess. Comes out July 25th. Funny enough though, we got another detective-like game, but in the form of an RPG this time by Atlas, fighting demons with demons and solving crime with demons. I love that Atlas has been branching out with other games besides Persona lately. I always love their games, definitely something to look out for too. I think it's called Raido Mystery of the Soulless Army or something, which comes out on June 19th. Then we got this Pac-Man Edgelord edition game called Shadow Labyrinth. Pac-Man is now some strange demon robot thing, and he basically joins forces with this other guy to devour all your enemies. This is definitely a strange game, but I mean, sounds pretty cool though. Comes out July 18th. Now Patapon is the first of a couple rhythm games, with this one looking like the more interesting one to me at least. Giving certain command patterns allows your guys to attack in certain ways, which sounds pretty neat actually. Commanding an army of little weird creatures to do your bidding gives off that sort of Pikmin vibes to me, which I'm totally here for. Comes out on the 11th of July. Now I know this next one is definitely something that a lot of people were really excited for, being Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. If you're into farming life sim games and stuff like that, then yeah, a lot of people are going to be very happy for this. I myself dabble in the cozy life sim game quite often, but I need to be able to slay some dragons and go out on adventures to help balance out my slow life on the farm. And you know, dating and stuff as well. So not exactly my cup of tea, but still neat to have here. Comes out on August 27th. Then we get the big one, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Another game that many fans just couldn't wait to see more about. We finally see the gimmick of Prime 4, which is using psychic powers to control objects and even control your own laser arm cannon shots, which is pretty cool actually. It looks like Nintendo is still kinda holding out on us though about this game. It looks really early into it, so I'm certain there is much more to see from it. Maybe at the Switch 2 Direct perhaps, since we still don't have an exact release date for it. And then we get a few headlines like Cursed Cafe Disney Edition, I mean sure I guess. And then we get Witchbook, a Harry Potter inspired looking game. Looks like another life sim game but with wizards and stuff. Then there's also Eternal Life Goldman, some old geezer bouncing around on a cane, okay sure. Gradius Origins is a really cool looking space shooter game, another music game as well. I don't really have much to say about this one, it's just not for me. Then there is Tamagotchi Plaza, which is a cute little game if you're into cute little animal looking creatures doing cute little things I guess. Comes out on June 27th. Then we get the next look at Pokemon Legends ZA. I kind of figured we would see more of ZA at some point, and now we actually get to see the nighttime version of Lumiose City. I kind of guessed that the little promotional match at the end of the last trailer had something to do with some kind of tournament or whatever, but what I didn't know was that it would be a huge ranking system like this. Makes me wonder if it has something to do with the main story as well. Maybe like the higher you climb the ranks, the more access you have to certain zones in the city. Pretty interesting stuff, but it's something I think I'll discuss in more details in a separate video. However, there is still no release date for it though. Next up, we've got Rhythm Heaven Groove. Now this game is another one that I know a certain few fans of the series have been begging for ages now, and now they finally have it, but it comes out next year. Now that is a long ways away for them to be announcing it here, but I mean, okay. Then we get this whole virtual game card deal. My only question to this is, will this cut down on the download speed of digital games once you've purchased them? Other than that though, this seems like a really neat little feature for sharing your games with other people. It allows other people to essentially demo a game for 2 weeks at the most, just to see if they like it before it returns to you. I can definitely see people loaning games out to their favorite creators or friends. I don't want to say too much on this though, since I might talk about this more in detail in another video. Then we got our second batch of headlines, but none of them really stood out to me except for Saga Frontier 2 Remaster, which is something for me to definitely chew on. I just recently got into the Saga series with Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. I still need to finish that game as well, but man, another Saga game, and it's out right now. I couldn't be more happy to get more RPG goodness. But yeah, I gotta remember to finish Romancing Saga 2 though. Then we get this little game called Monument Valley 1 and 2, and then I think they actually announced 3, which is coming out very soon. So that's pretty neat for any puzzle game lovers out there. Next up is a cute little golf game. I gotta say though, like, hold up, like the characters in this actually look kinda cute. A fun little sports game for anyone who might be interested. Everybody's Golf Hotshot comes out later this year. I might have to get into golf myself, I don't know. Then we got this Marvel Invasion beat 'em up game that I know someone who would really enjoy this. Classic beat 'em ups are always a treat to see in these directs, since I used to kind of play them a little when I was a kid, and it comes out this holiday. Then we get the fabled Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. Man, another Tomodachi Life after all these years, man. A real pleasant surprise that I really was not expecting. I figured Peebs, which is another YouTuber that I watch frequently, would probably really enjoy this game as well. I remember laughing my ass off to his other Tomodachi Life video a long time ago. Man, how time flies, jeez. And then finally we see Miyamoto announce Nintendo Today, which is a little channel app that gives us news and content on what Nintendo is essentially up to with games and other fun little stuff like that. I made a video the other day talking about this exact thing. This video isn't out yet, but I basically said that I wanted Nintendo to be more transparent about news updates and stop being so damn secretive all the time about every little thing. So will this be an answer to that? Probably not, but one can hope, I guess. But overall, a pretty good direct. It wasn't a bombshell or anything, but a little something for just about everybody. I can see at least one game that everyone who watched this could walk away from this direct feeling a bit happy for at least something. So I say it was a success, but we all know that the real bombshell is yet to drop on us, which is going to be on the 2nd of April. Just 5 more excruciatingly long days, guys. We're almost there. But what do you guys think? What was the best game in this direct for you? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, be sure to hit that like button for your boy and subscribe for more content like this if you haven't already. Check out this video right here on my general thoughts of how the Switch 2 Present format will be if you haven't seen it. Either way, I appreciate you guys all the same, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.